Hey, this your girl, Miss Yella Diva. I am bringing you another episode, and just like that, season 3, episode 7. Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just don't wanna have. Okay. If you're new here, welcome, 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 welcome. We do reviews here, y'all. We do reviews here. We are family. We are family. Okay. And if you're returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. All right now. Give me thumbs up, like and share, and subscribe to my channel. Please like. That's all. That's all I really need. Just like it's thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay. Like and share, subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. All right, so Carrie tells Duncan that his first chapter of Margaret Thatcher was thrilling. Okay. So she gives him her book to read. Okay, we'll see. Diego broke up with Lily. She's screaming and hollering like she done lost her dog. Okay, but yeah. So Diego broke up with Lily. Anthony's going to meet Giuseppe's mama. She is a therapist. Okay, so Charlotte tells Miranda because they're all sitting in what's the name's restaurant? Uh Tony's restaurant. Anthony's restaurant. They're all sitting there, and so Charlotte tells Miranda, and Carrie was like, listen, I can't deal with another thing on my plate. Now I got to deal with Lily breaking up with Diego. I can't deal with another thing on my plate. And so Miranda was like, well, what you got on your plate, girl? What you got on your plate? So Carrie quickly changes the subject. She was like, look at this ring right here. Yeah, and it's the ring. And so then Giuseppe comes in with his mama, honey. His mama. And she done played on a lot of stuff. I've seen her. She's a familiar face, but I don't know where she has been in lately. But he comes in with her mama, who's from Buffalo, but she got Italian accent, even though she was born and raised in Buffalo. Okay, she got some kind of retarded Italian accent. So then she mistakes Nick, some other guy that worked with Giuseppe and Anthony, for Anthony. And so she was just like, oh, he's handsome, he's this and he that. And so he was like, no, this is Nick. And then Anthony came. Now, Anthony, first of all, he got makeup on his neck. He was holding a whole big old bouquet of, I don't even know, they didn't even have flowers on it, so I don't even know why he was carrying it. But so then Giuseppe introduces Anthony to his mama, and so the mama said, she said, so she met Anthony. She said, oh, put that down. That must be heavy for a man your size. I said, oh, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. Okay. That was funny. Okay, Gia, get it now. So Carrie is walking with Miranda um, down the street, and Carrie wants to throw Charlotte a birthday party since her birthday is next week. And so Miranda was like, yeah, we can throw it in my apartment. I just want to, I was going to have a housewarming. We can, have a housewarming plus Charlotte's birthday party. And Carrie was like, "No, I want it to be bigger, so we're gonna throw it in my house because I got the room and the space for people to come in the house." So and so then Miranda asked, Carrie, well, what does Charlotte have on her plate? That's too much to handle Lily's stuff. And so she said, so Carrie lied and told her that the dog had cancer. Not Harry had cancer, the dog had cancer. And so she was just like, oh yeah, we really need to give her a big party. So Seema, she goes to what I call blink one time lashes. Okay. I swear to God, I was just like, what kind of place is this? Okay. So she said, but it's called lashes and lattes. Okay. So he got he no she I don't know. It was a man. It was a trans woman. Okay, so I don't know if she go. I don't know what her her pronouns are. Okay, I don't know if she you want to call she or he, but whatever the case may be, she put the the patches not up here, but they way down here on the face. Then Then she said, she was like, well, I free my day up, so you could take your time with the lash. She was like, I got three people behind you. We gonna have to hurry this up. I was like, golly. Ooh, blink one time lashes. I swear to God. So Miranda tells Joy. First of all, she invites Joy to Charlotte's party. And then she tells Joy that her dog is dying of cancer. So Gia and Carrie had lunch for some reason. Okay. For some reason. Okay. But Gia tells Carrie that she was 21 and Giuseppe's dad was 50. 50, okay? And she said that was uncommon in America, but that wasn't uncommon in Italy. You were born in Buffalo. You were born in Buffalo. You had no concept of what was going on in Italy because you were born in Buffalo. But he was 50 and she was 21. Okay. She said she didn't get along with her stepchildren, probably because they were older than you. They were probably 30. Okay. They were older than you. They were probably 30. What in the world is going on, child? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I have some white stuff on my shirt. Um, yeah, they probably 30. Yeah, late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, that's probably why they didn't get along with you because you was younger than him. But anyway, so but Carrie was like, well, do you have any pointers? Because, you know, Aiden has kids too. And she said, I get along with all of them except for one. So Gia said, don't waste your time trying to be what they want. Just be yourself. I mean, that wasn't no that wasn't no ooh. You you speaking facts, girl. That wasn't no Jim. Okay. Yeah, she should be herself. Why? She ain't gonna win over that psychopath Wyatt. She ain't gonna win over Psycho. She ain't gonna win over him. Okay. So just let it go. Let it go. So Charlotte is shopping for Lily. It's not over. Life is not over because Diego broke up with you. Present, okay. So she in the department store, and so she catches Harry in the department store, and so she yells Harry, and Harry walks the other way, and so when she finally catch up with him, he was like, "I just really didn't want to catch. I really didn't want to catch for you to catch me like this." And so then the lady come, and so she was like, "Who was she?" And Charlotte was like, "And mind you, I can't take nothing else in my life. I'm just letting you know that now." So if you cheating with her, don't say nothing because I can't take nothing else in my life. But apparently that was that's Harry's personal shopper. So she buys all of Charlotte's gift, and apparently she bought her that red top that she was following Harry in. But and so Charlotte was like, "Well, Harry, first of all, you don't even need to be here anyway. You need to be at home resting." And so and then the personal shopper's like, "Yeah, in your condition, you need to be home resting." So then Charlotte look at him like, "Oh, so you told her, but you want me to keep it a secret, but you told her." Okay. Oh, is that what we doing now? Is that what we doing? So Seema comes to visit Carrie with this sty on her eye, this little bloodshot right here. Poor Seema. Seema can't get right. I wish y'all do better by Seema. I really do. I really wish y'all do better by her. Okay, because she is going down a rabbit hole that she can't get out of, and I need for y'all to do better by her. Everybody else thriving. Seema need to thrive too. She needed to get that loan. Anyway, Seema comes to visit Carrie, but the gardener is there washing his hands in Carrie's sink. Why he washing his dirty, nasty, raggedy, fucked up, dirt ridden hands in Carrie's kitchen sink? where where we cooking food and shit? The kitchen sink? You better rinse off downstairs with the hose. You better rinse off downstairs with that hose and go to the bathroom. I don't know what you talking about. Hell no. No. Anyway. So so they Carrie invites both of them to the Charlotte's birthday party because she invited everybody to Charlotte's birthday party. The gardener said you got to lash, and so he was like, so he got the lash, and see, he was like, make a wish and blow, and Seema was like, I wish Carrie's garden is finished, and so she was just like, and then he was like, well, blow, and she was like, don't have me call HR, okay? Don't have me call HR Jack, okay? And so he leave, and then Carrie was like, what was that? And so she was just like, nothing. He's probably got a yoga girlfriend somewhere. She was like, besides, like, I'm too busy building a fake company to have a fake relationship. I got that's right, honey. Yeah, so anyway, Miranda shows up with this silver pantsuit on. And she looked real pretty in it too. With this silver pantsuit on, honey, with some pink, hot pink balloons, honey. A bunch of hot pink balloons and a silver pantsuit, honey, and rolling in the karaoke machine. She was ready to party. I'm with Miranda. We was gonna party with them pink balloons and that and that karaoke machine. We'd have tied one on, child. Um, Carrie goes downstairs and tells Duncan it's gonna be real noisy upstairs. But if you want to come upstairs and join the party, you're welcome to. I have invited you. But if not, it's gonna be real noisy downstairs. So Charlotte told Lily she needed to come, and so Lily was like, I don't want to come. And she was like, okay, you don't have to come to the party. Rock, when Charlotte closed that door, Rock was like, get your ass up or I beat your ass. And you gonna go to this party. Mama needs us to go to this party because she been crying. And I don't know why she crying. So you need to get your ass up. So if you don't get up, I'm gonna beat your ass. Then she ain't saying half of that, but I'm gonna paraphrase that for get up, I'm gonna beat your ass, okay? Stop being so goddamn selfish, okay? Your mama needs you. Yeah, okay, thank you. So, Miranda taking pictures of Charlotte and the dog. She taking a bunch of pictures of Charlotte and the dog. And then Joy brings the dog some CBD treats, okay? Lisa come in with all her glory. Oh, okay. All her glory. I say, oh, okay, Lisa. Yeah, she was in there. So I don't know where the daughter was, but Lisa, Herbert, and Henry come in. Henry goes straight for the karaoke. I don't know what that first song he was singing. I don't know what that first song he was singing. But he goes straight for the karaoke. And he stay on there for about 3 songs, okay? Nobody else was singing. Henry gonna sing. And he said, I can sing all night long if you want me to, basically. Bitsy Van Mufflin comes too. Henry singing Hopelessly Devoted to You in the background, okay? Then Anthony, Gia, and Giuseppe arrive. And so when Anthony come in, he said, yeah, me and Giuseppe here, he said, and we brought Maleficent, and I start laughing so hard. We brought Maleficent too. I said, Anthony, wrong. He's wrong for that. He said, okay, he said, I'm 49, and so Charlotte was like, he said 53, and then she was like, he said 58, and that's my final offer. I don't even know how old Anthony is. He ain't he 58? Maybe 59. Maybe 59. Because Charlotte keeps saying that this is not her this is not her I don't know, significant birthday, basically. So apparently she ain't turned 60 just yet. Basically what she's saying. Because she done turned 55. So the next one is 60. So it ain't that birthday just yet. Okay. Bitsy looking for her next lavender marriage, and she looking at Giuseppe. Okay. She looking at Giuseppe. She looking for her next lavender marriage. Okay. I don't know what happened to the first lavender marriage. I have no idea. She was pregnant. I don't know what happened to that baby. I don't know what happened to that baby. And I don't know what happened to her husband. But who knows? But she looking for the next one, okay? So Henry now singing Copacabana. At the Copacabana. Uh-huh. Yeah. He's singing that now to the point where after the song ends, Miranda grabs that damn mic. Thank you, Henry. Okay? Thank you. So then she gonna put on girls just want to have fun, right? So, everybody was like, she was like, come on, ladies, we just want to have fun. We just want to have fun. And so all the ladies just turning around like, please don't look at me, don't look at me. So she called Carrie up. Carrie, come on up, come on up. She was like, I'm okay, I'm hosting. And so she was like, and then she called Charlotte up. She was like, Charlotte, come on. She was just like, no. She was like, I don't want to sing right now. Then she was like, Lily, girls just want to have fun. And Lily was like, girls just want to be left alone. And she storms out. So then she was just like, okay, we'll just open gifts. We like gifts, though. We like gifts. And so Carrie was like, is this a baby shower or this is a party? What is going on? Okay. So Seema walk in looking like a pirate because she got a patch over her eye because she got an infection in the eye, either from the dirty finger that the gardener put in her eye or the technician gave her an infection. Whatever the case may be, she got an infection in her eye, and so she got to have a patch over her eye for 5 days or something like that. So Duncan is in the kitchen trying to find something stronger than the champagne because all of the bad sing. Well, Henry he didn't sing bad. So, but he was like, I need something stronger than champagne. So so Charlotte's opening a gift, so she went to Joy's gift, but Joy, Miranda asked Joy what did she give her, and she was like, I got her for some CBD, for the dog, and she was like, well, you wasn't supposed to know about the dog. The dog was a secret, and she was like, why you didn't tell me it was a secret? So she had to grab the gift back, talking about, this is not a gift for you, it's a gift for somebody else for tomorrow, something like that. So so Miranda tells Harry that when the unthinkable happens, we will be there for Charlotte. When the unthinkable happens, we will be there for Charlie to comfort her. And Harry was speechless, like, what the fuck you talk? What? I know you didn't say what I thought you said, that when I die, you gonna comfort Charlotte. So then Harry asked Charlotte, did she tell Miranda? She said no. So Charlotte goes to Carrie and asks, did she tell Miranda? She said she told Miranda that the dog had cancer, not Harry had cancer. And Charlotte was like, that's almost worse. Really? Really? Your dog dying? Next to your man dying? No. No. I ain't never loved a pet that damn much. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. I don't know. I ain't never that pet can't do nothing for me but spend my money. It comforts me every now and then, but most of the time I'm spending money on this dog or this cat or whatever. So I need I need money coming in from my spouse. Uh-uh. I don't know where they do that at. So Harry brings all her friends, Lisa, Charlotte, and Carrie, into the kitchen. He should have brought Seema too. Seema's a friend too. I don't understand why he didn't bring Seema in there, but he just brought those three in there, and he told them that he had prostate cancer, but they caught it uh, quick enough, and he gonna have surgery next week. And then Charlotte said, best birthday gift ever. Yes, it was. Okay. It was. It was the best birthday gift ever. Okay. Yeah. Because Charlotte was about to lose her mind trying not to tell people and not to talk about it. Because you got to talk about it, so it ease up, some of that tightness and stuff. You gotta talk about it. And she about to lose her mind. And now they gotta tell the kids. That now they do have to tell the kids, honey. Okay, y'all can't keep it from the kids either. Or Anthony. Anthony should have been in there too. He helped best friend. Anthony should have been in there too. You should have had everybody in there. You should have just made an announcement. You should have grabbed the microphone. Hey, yeah, I got prostate cancer. Okay. You should have told everybody at once. Anyway, Adam and Seema are on the stairs. She laughs. At his stupid joke, and she snorts. She said, "Well, I guess your yoga teacher or your yoga girlfriend don't snort." And he said, yeah, she didn't snort, but he said, but I ended it with her when I smelled your perfume.
Whack, whack, whack.
I'll leave that alone. So, so he sang Betty Davis I, not eyes, I. And then they take a cab home and they smash. Whatever. I really wanted the gardener for what's her name? For Carrie. I ain't want Seema to have a gardener. She could have had Duncan, as far as I'm concerned. That's more her speed. The gardener was for Carrie. So I don't approve. I don't approve of that relationship at all. Okay. She could have dated Duncan. Anyway, so Miranda and Carrie talking in the kitchen. Carrie said I enjoy joy. And so she was like, Miranda was like, yeah, the relationship is kind of effortless. And Miranda said, you got your own karaoke machines for future parties that you're going to have. And then she said, and you and Duncan was having fun as well. She said, I kind of caught a little vibe. And so Carrie was like, and then Carrie got a little attitude. Well, what you saying? And so, and Miranda was like, well, are you upset? She was like, I thought it was just a fun party debrief. Carrie was like, I'm in a relationship. No. No, 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 no.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Okay. You told Aiden that y'all weren't in a relationship. You were just going to wait for him for that 5 years. Y'all wasn't you said y'all wasn't in a relationship, ma'am. You said y'all wasn't in a relationship. You was just gonna wait. And he is free because y'all couldn't figure out what y'all was doing. Cause he thought that y'all was in a relationship, and you was like, no, we're not in a relationship. But we never really talked about being in a relationship and what did that entail. Cause he was all broken up that he had sex with Kathy and broke up that relationship, that other relationship, okay? But he was all upset that he had sex with Kathy, and she was like, "Well, I understand," and she was like, "Well, no, we're supposed to, not have sex," and she was like, "I didn't say that. You want me not have sex for 5 years? So you not in a relationship, ma'am." Ma'am, you are not in a relationship. Don't try to sell that to nobody, even Miranda. You are not in a relationship, Sugar Shack. Not since last week. Thank you. So, um, yeah, and so Miranda was like, "Well, it was nice just seeing you have fun," and she said, "I don't have fun." I said, "Girl, so you in mourning? You in mourning about Aiden like were about Big? Is that what you doing? You going to Mexico and you don't want to have no fun no more? Is that what it is now? Is that what that is?" Okay. So, then Miranda was like, "Never mind, shit." She wanted to say, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." She said, "It seems like you're working so hard with Aiden." And she was like, "Well, not all relationships are effortless." She said, I've been in 20 years with Aiden." She said, you've been with Joy for a couple weeks." She was like, it's been a month." She said, "Yeah, so." But I'm just like, you whatever. So, she said, "I laughed. I sipped some scotch. What are you saying?" And so then Miranda was said about her books, and the woman wondered what she gotten herself into. She said, "It's in your book." And so she was like, Carrie was like, "It's a fiction, based in 1846." And she was like, "Oh, I didn't read all of that." She said, "Well, I'm glad it's not you." So Brady come in and break up this stupid ass conversation. And so he said he took the trash out, and so that was it. So Miranda was like, "Are we good?" And so Carrie was like, "We good," and she gave her some flowers or whatever. And that was the end of the episode. Okay, Carrie, figure out if you're in a relationship or you ain't in a relationship. Okay. Cause you be in a relationship this one episode and not in another episode. Go down there and bone Duncan, since the gardener's already bone Seema. Okay, you can't have nobody leftovers. Okay, go on down there and bone Duncan like you want to. Anyway, give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.